all in all, beautiful machine. I'm in love with you. I'm in love, baby. I'm in love. I'm in love with this baby. Hello YouTubers, 0 to 100 here, and today I'm going to be reviewing and test riding this beautiful BMW machine. This is the BMW RnineT Classic 2018 model, and look at it. Isn't it something to admire? It is a beautiful machine. Driving it out here for the review, I took about a 15-20 minute ride to get here from the dealership, and I can already tell you I'm in love with this machine. Yeah, what a great little retro roadster. So this is the classic. You get the urban, you get the scrambler, you get the racer, and you get the pure. This one here is the classic, and it's got these special colors. I believe this is the blue moon colors that this bike comes with. I will link some of the specs and technical information on this beauty on the video as subtitles, guys. So yeah, what can I tell you? I'm dying to get on this bike. It's quite comfortable, it's really nice looking. It's got the all famous boxer engine. Okay, so let's start front to back. Yeah, front to back, it's got inverted forks, 46mm, right? 2 dual brake discs in front, Brembo, ABS standard, LED flickers. This is radiator, water and air cooled, right? This is the LED flickers. I like the simplistic design of the bike. You can see it here with the just single round light in front. I think it adds character to the bike. Love the color configuration, very minimalistic look. So it's just got the round headlight, and it's not LED, it's standard. So the front tire stock, it is the Road Tech Metzler tire, right? It is a 120 by 70. The back sports a 180 by 55. Yeah, it is a shaft drive, so no chain, which is good. These Krapovich exhausts, really nice, gives the bike a really good sound. I like this detail here. Right, this bike is very customizable. I think this is what BMW are trying to do with these nineTs. So there is a lot of customization that can go into this. So this is a single seat, but if you want to get a double seat, this back piece here does exchange for that, right? You can add and strip basically this whole bike. There's a lot of accessories from BMW for these bikes, yeah, which makes it really nice. I know, and I've seen one with the big number sign on the side. I like this kind of brushed aluminium look. This is really nice. Yeah, again, LED flickers as standard, LED back rear light. The bike itself is very comfortable. Looking at the instrumentation, again they're going for the minimalistic look here, and if I no keyless entry or anything like that. So it's got basically, you can enter for a alarm setup. It's got your standard odometers, trip 1, trip 2, as you can see there, engine temperature 74 degrees, clock, etc. That's on the left dial. On the right dial you can see their voltage, your gear indicator, a ride time in hours and minutes, the date, consumption liters per 100. You can see 6.5 consumption liters per 100. Speed, I guess this is average speed. Voltage again, right? So this is a brand new bike. As you can see, the odometer on this bike shows basically 304 kilometers. So this is brand new out of the showroom, and it is a really beautiful bike. I love the fact that it's got spoked wheels on each side. I love the fact that it's got ABS, it's got dual discs in front, Brembo, everything of the best on this bike. I love the fact that it is shaft driven, so low maintenance. Without further ado guys, let's get on this bike and let's go take it for a ride, and let's have some real fun with this thing. Yeah, I do like these 46mm inverted forks. Really nice. I gotta admire it one last time. It's really a nice looking machine. Yeah, this is the machine in all of its glory. Love the exhausts, love the sound. Yeah, again, I'm not going to go into so much specs guys. It is a semi-upright, not completely upright, but semi-upright sitting position. The sitting position I believe is 748mm, and I do like what they've done to this machine, yeah, to make it look like this. Okay, so that's it. Let's go for a ride. Let's go for a ride and let's see what this baby can do. Okay, so let's start her up so you can see what she sounds like. I think it's got a very nice sounding engine, so within limits, not too loud, not too soft, but perfect. Really nice. The seating position on this bike is not completely upright, so slightly forward. The foot pegs on this bike kind of are in the way of your natural foot down stance, so they are, as you can see there, the foot pegs are where I am most comfortable in my standing position. I suppose I can move them slightly forward, it's not a problem, then they will not be in the way. But normally if I would stop, this would be my first position, and as you can see there, that digs into my calves, right? If I move them slightly forward like this, okay, I guess it's not a big problem, and it will differ for everybody, but you can also put your foot slightly back, but normally my first position would be where the foot pegs are. Okay, so stand up, everything looks good. The only thing that I don't see here is fuel consumption. I've gone through everything and I don't see, or not fuel consumption, but the tank fuel. I suppose it will warn you when it's empty. Right, so let's leave it on engine temperature. 87. Consumption. So there's really nothing to it, right? You can switch off the ABS brakes, right? You've got your standard configuration. This model comes with heated grips, so that's the heated grips right there, right? The mirrors are okay, I guess. So goes into gear really smooth. It doesn't even clunk. You know, most bikes, when you whack it into gear, at least into first gear, you feel that initial clunk. It's got really nice acceleration. Yeah, power-wise, with this 1200 boxer engine, guys, you can ask for anything more. It's got 110 brake horsepower. The delivery is silky smooth. Nothing else that you can say. This engine is well known. Silky smooth gears, silky smooth delivery. Bike is easy to handle, very light, weighing over 220 kilos. It is quite a light bike, but it handles really, really well. Does cornering really well, and not a difficult bike at all to ride. Yeah! Of course, it's a naked bike, so at 120 kilometers, you start getting and feeling the wind. But you would expect nothing less from a naked bike. The bike itself is very, very comfortable. I'm actually surprised, yeah? It's sitting position and its seat, it's got very little padding on the seat itself, but the bike, I'm really surprised, is comfortable, yeah? Brakes, amazing. I mean, what else? We can't say anything bad about dual discs in front, Brembo brakes, yeah. ABS. I'm really surprised with the brakes, I mean with the gears on this bike. They are silky, silky smooth, yeah? Love the sound. The sound is nice. Wow, this thing goes, man. You open throttle and this thing goes nicely. So I'm in third gear now doing 100 and I open throttle and it just climbs and it wants to like throw me off. I'm doing 140 with no effort whatsoever in fourth gear. At 5,000 revs I'm doing 120 in fifth gear. So I'm going to slow down now to 100 on in sixth gear, and I'm going to open throttle. And I'm at 120, and I'm at 140. and I'm at 160. Nice. So I guess on the highway, being a naked and to have a comfortable ride, you would limit this to around 120. Anything above 120 would really strain you. I'm doing 110 and I can feel the wind resistance on this bike on the motorway, yeah? So if you're planning to do a lot of motorway riding, I guess this will not be such a good option, or if you plan on doing a lot of tours. But I don't think this bike is for that. I don't think this bike is for that at all. I think this bike is for the odd casual urban rides. It is a city bike. This is a city bike, period. I mean, it's a big 1200 engine. It's not made for touring. The stance and everything is not for touring, that's for sure. But I bet you, if you do take this bike and you put it on the back of a trailer and you go and do some mountain passes, this will be an awesome, awesome bike. And what I love about it, when you give it throttle, it goes nicely, man. It really does. All round excellent bike, excellent bike. See how this thing handles the turns. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. That's smooth. That's smooth around the corners, man. Inspiring confidence. Oh yeah. That is good. That is good. Wow. Nice, 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 nice and easy to handle. Silky smooth around the corners. Inspiring confidence. You can feel the grip from the 180 tire in the back rear tire. Really nice. So much so that I want to go do that again. That was nice. BMW, as you know, is reliable, so this thing's definitely not going to give you any breakdowns or leave you standing on the side of the roads. I mean, this thing's got 2 dials in front, a round light, and basically ABS, which is standard now in all models, LED flickers, which you would need to worry about changing light bulbs, right? It's still got a light bulb in the main, but this thing is completely maintenance free. I mean, there is nothing really that you need to worry about on this bike. And for that, I think that it's worth considering. This bike is really well, solidly built. I mean, it's you can see it. The detail, the equipment. There's nothing cheap on this, right? I mean, nothing wriggles around here. It's really expensive and good quality materials used on this bike. The gears, come on, man. You don't even feel it going into first, you know. That's amazing. So much so that I'm going to get off and admire it again. in a moment, of course, because I don't want to get off this bike. Man, it's nice. It's fun. I could really get used to this bike. And it's good looking, man. It's really a good looking bike. Fifth gear open up and it just wants to go. Sixth gear open up and it just wants to go. The suspension for these roads that I'm riding, I've heard people say that the suspension is a little bit on the soft side. Although I must say it doesn't have the fancy schmancy electronic suspension adjustments and things like that, so it's done manually, right? You can adjust the front dampening and the rear. So people say that the suspension is on the soft side, but I must say that for me right now I believe it's on 6 out of a 10, so I would say halfway. And it seems to be perfect for these roads, yeah? Not too hard, not too soft. I don't feel every single bump. The suspension on this bike is, in my opinion, pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I've been pushing it. Roads are pretty good, but yeah, I don't feel every single little bump on the road. So in my opinion, the suspension on this bike is really good. Easily to maneuver in and out of cars. It's a small bike. Really small. And this is what this bike is made for, in my opinion, yeah. So this is a typical city bike. Comfortable enough to ride in the city, in the traffic, maneuver in and out. It's light. This bike handles amazingly, yeah, right? You don't feel the plus 200 kilos of this bike, yeah. Rear view mirrors, in my opinion, are sufficient. Nothing spectacular. You can see everything behind you, it's okay. But they're smallish, and I suppose that's to help with the look of the bike. The dials are good. I mean, they give you decent visibility, that's for sure. I mean, you don't struggle to see at what speed you're doing. I'm doing 40 right now. It's analog. We're getting so used to digital nowadays that when you do see analog dials, you have to kind of dial in. Funny one, yeah. You have to kind of get accustomed to the dials again, yeah, because everything is becoming digital now. Let's have one last look at this beauty. Wow. That is beautiful. That is beautiful, man. Beautiful bike. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bike. Thank you for watching my channel 0 to 100 Adventure, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe and share to help a guy grow his channel. And if you want to watch more of my videos, please follow the links to the right. Thank you and hope to see you soon.